Hey everybody! Today I wanted to talk to you about bad mum days, and I think I don't even need to do a very long introduction for this. It's those days where your baby hasn't slept all night, or they're sick and they're crying and you can't settle them and you're tired and everything that could go wrong just seems to go wrong, and it's not easy. We've all had them and we've all been there, and I'm sure you guys have a bunch of things that you do to help with those days, and if you do, I'd love to know about them in the comments below, so let me know. But I thought I would do a little video on a couple of tips on how to survive a bad mom day. So if things are really bad, the first thing you could do is, if you can, leave your baby with somebody and get out of the house. Getting out of the environment is the best thing ever. Go to the shops, have a coffee and walk around, even if it's only for 20 minutes, just to clear your head, have some me time, and get out of that environment. My experience, Jasper tends to feed off of my emotions. So if I'm stressed, he becomes stressed. If I'm frustrated, he becomes frustrated. I don't know about you guys, but it becomes so easy for us to just do everything for these babies. Everything becomes about them. We wash them, we bath them, we think about what they're going to eat, when they're going to eat, when they're going to sleep. Oh, they did a dirty nappy, let's change their nappy. Everything we do is for them. So if you're having a bad day, I think it's good to make something about you. Go buy yourself a coffee if you like coffee. Go buy yourself a new pair of leggings if you like leggings. Just do something for yourself, even if it's only for 20 minutes. If you think about it, by taking care of yourself, it enables you to better take care of them. And that's the biggest thing, is I find sometimes it's really easy for us to just get into these dark places and you feel like you have to do this and you have to do that, and you're not taking care of yourself. So if it's like on an airplane where they say in case of an emergency, put the oxygen mask on yourself first before helping others. And I think that is so true for life as well. Like, you have to help yourself first, and not every day, not selfishly, but you have to take care of yourself first before you can better take care of others. I hope that makes sense. If that's not an option and you can't leave your baby with someone, say you don't have grandparents that live by you, or a friend that can help, or everybody's busy or working, something that I have found really helps me is to just put this little guy in his pram and go for a walk. Getting out of the house, having some fresh air, and just walking and clearing your mind really, really helps. I don't know what it is, but he seems to calm in a pram, and I don't know if every baby's like that, but for him it really works. And he'll look around, and I get, just some time to not have to give too much energy, and I can just clear my head and think and get fresh air. And sometimes it's only a 20-minute walk around the block, but it really helps. And I find when we come back from the walk, he is normally a lot calmer and a lot happier. So that is something that I do if I can't leave him with someone. If you're in a mother's group, and if you're not in a mother's group, I would highly encourage that you find one. You can find them through your local community health nurse centers, or you can find them online through Facebook, but they're really, really great. And if you are a part of a mother's group, if you're having a bad day, just firstly being able to message them and say, hey, I'm having a really bad day. They can send you words of encouragement. And if you're in a really good mother's group and you guys are close, you can ask them to come over, or you can go over to their house and just be with each other, because it's people who, I think being mums, we kind of get it. We know what the other person's going through, so sometimes it's nice to get a bit of a fresh perspective, or just say like, I just need help. And I think as a mum, it takes a community and a village to raise these little humans. So yeah, just reaching out to a mother's group or to a friend for help and support can be the best thing. And if they can come to you, great. If you can go to them, great. If you guys can go out and meet for a coffee with your babies, even better. Having that adult conversation and an adult to talk to when you're going through a tough time really, really helps. So yes, definitely do that. If it's really bad and I've had a day where it's been terrible. Oh, did you spew on me? Thank you. Delicious. Yeah, if it's really bad and your baby just won't settle and they're crying and you're getting stressed and they're getting stressed, oh, you want to stand? Okay. Yeah, if you're getting stressed and they're getting stressed and they're just crying, the best thing you can do, and I have done this myself, is put them somewhere safe. So in their bassinet or their cot, like somewhere where they can't roll or they can't hurt themselves. Close the door and just leave them for 10 minutes. Not for them, but for you. To just have a break for 10 minutes. Go get a glass of water. Go outside, breathe some fresh air. Maybe even have a shower. Showers fix everything. They will be crying. They need you. But if you're stressed, they're going to be feeding off of your stress. So yeah, just for 5-10 minutes, put them somewhere safe, go have a shower, change your clothes, feel like a human again, eat something if you haven't eaten anything. I forget to eat all the time. That's not something that old me would ever have done. But yeah, if you haven't eaten and you haven't had any water, or if you're a coffee or a tea person, go make yourself something. Just to have a little mental break, a mental space to just clear your head so that you can go in with a fresh new perspective. Hey, nope, don't touch that, that's Mummy's phone. Yeah, so you can just go in on a clean page and start again and try again. And if you have to do that once, twice, maybe even 3 times before you can get them to settle, do it. And don't feel bad. Mums, we feel guilty about everything. I know I do. I feel horrible when Jasper's crying and I can't settle him. But if I get frustrated and angry, it's not helping the situation. Just give yourself a moment to compose yourself, because if you're stressed, your baby can sense that and they will just become more stressed. So yeah, if things are really bad, go have a little break, close the door, reset, compose yourself, and go back in and try again. And you know what? If things are also really bad, have a good old cry. I have done this. I have gotten into the shower and I have just sobbed my heart out. I'm not like depressed. I'm a very happy person for the most part, but there are days where it's just tough and it's just hard and I'm tired and I haven't eaten and Just has not slept and I can't do anything to make him happy. Sometimes you just need to let it all out of you, and that's what I've done, and I feel so much better for it. Honestly, a good cry can fix things. So yeah, I just wanted to say that being a mum is a wonderful privilege. It's something that I do not take for granted. I'm very grateful that I can be a mum and that I have a beautiful son to look after. But there are good days and there are bad days. And there are days where he's not interested. There are days where I struggle. So yeah, I hope these little tips help. Yeah, these are just tips for us mums to kind of like reset ourselves, to change our environment, to just, you know, get ourselves in the best possible headspace to look after these babies. Hello. Okay, so in closing, in summary, I just wanted to quickly recap those 5 things that you can do if you're having a bad mum day. First thing is, if you can leave your baby with someone and go for a walk to clear your head, do it. Go, get out of the house, clear your head. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oh, look at this beautiful spew on my arm. 2, if you can't leave your baby with someone or everybody's busy, take your baby and get out of your house and go for a walk. If that's around the blocks, that's fine. If you can go to the shops, if they're not too unsettled, go to the shops, have a coffee, buy yourself something, treat yourself something, and just get out of your environment. Number 3, if you are in a mother's group, or you have a very close group of friends, Message them, call them, ask them to come over, or if you can, go over to their house. The more support you have, the better. Jasper's getting bored of filming. Number 4, if it's really bad, leave your baby somewhere safe. Take a moment to reset. Have a shower, have a coffee, eat something, and just recompose yourself. And lastly, number 5, if it's really bad, have a good cry, and it's okay to cry. So yeah, hopefully these help. I'd love to know if you have any other tips of like ways to just recompose yourself, ways to deal with the really hard days. This video is coming from a really good place. I'm not trying to like say that I know it all, because I definitely don't. And I'm not trying to say that I know how to do it, because I don't. There are days where I have done all 5 of those things in one day and I still feel like crap. But yeah, it's coming from a really good place, somewhere that, you know, like it can help or encourage you to just, yeah, to just maybe just have something to think about on those tough days, of things that you can do to equip yourselves to maybe help make it better. I don't know. I am hoping to make some more videos, so if you liked this video and you want to stay in the loop of when I make another one, you can subscribe. I have 3 subscribers right now, so yeah, I have 3 total subscribers right now, so thanks to everyone who is currently subscribed, and I will see you very soon, hopefully. Bye. Hi. Hello. Hello.